I dey hear say even at despite media, there are some workers where reportedly they've not been paid for months.
There has never been a situation where you into and go for car Juma. You see, open Juma Bakwa, you Timitia can't tell my Juma for a copatch, you say, Father Pacho, Tobuka, Tobunautia can't tempt him. Me Tibida.
Why the fuck you lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Means Sinikoto. Hey! Just last week Sunday, 1st June 2025. That was when Dr. Osei Kwame Despite opened his automobile museum. Now, Bongo Ideas came to write some things, say some things and all that. Yesterday, on United Showbiz, they came to debunk all the thing. I watched the thing, I said, no, this guy, Gasano. Hey, come here. Me money be on me. Now we'll delve into it. Whatever is going on. And also, it has been opened. The Automobile Museum is now open to the public. How much is it going for? Whether you need to book or not. I have the full gist for you. Today is 8th June and today is the last day you can hop on the Samsung Eat promo. So go to any Samsung shop today. The last day, go to any Samsung shop, buy any of the S series, the A series or the Z series, and you get cool discounts. The discounts can go as high as 4,000 Ghana cedis off the price of the devices. So walk into any Samsung shop. Today is the last day. Go and get yourself a new device now. Now let's get into the gist.
I'm the Headless YouTuber, that's Headless Reactions. Alatai Yanko!
So last week Sunday, Dr. Osei Kwame Despite opened the museum, the automobile museum. I did a story about it. In case you don't know, go and watch it. The link is in the description. Otunfo was there, Ibrahim Mahama was there. A lot of people were there for the grand opening of the automobile, the Despite Automobile Museum. Now, when the museum was open, a lot of people were saying a lot of things, mostly praises. But then, Mr. Negative himself came to bring some negativity into the vibe, asking questions that, while Despite is opening a car museum, I'm told that some workers at Despite Media, which is OKFM, Peace FM, and UTV, have not received their salaries for 3 to 4 months, reportedly, but they can't complain.
Now, I watched this particular statement. I said, Ashe, we know that if you want to escape trouble, you put allegedly and reportedly and purportedly and all those things inside. But you can't be putting it inside blatant lies just to...
Because I can't wake up today and say, oh, I'm hearing that allegedly Otunfo has been beating his wife reportedly. You don't know the thing. But because you want to enter into reportedly, allegedly, there are better ways of using these words. If indeed the thing has happened, but then you don't know or you're not too sure. But this, no problem. He did a video again. And in the video, he was dragging Despite that Ghana doesn't need an automobile museum. All these rich men in other countries and all these places, no, they will not come to Ghana to come and watch somebody's cars. Also, we need jobs. Ghana is poor. We need jobs. How has Despite impacted the lives of people? Now, if you are rich, you need to impact the lives of people.
Now, that video, Ankasan, if you watch it, you ask yourself that this guy, is it... Watch this video.
Charlie, this whole car museum thing by, Osei Kwame Despite, I know they see the usefulness. I know they see the kind of impact it's going to have on the people of Ghana and even on himself. Like, what is the use of a car museum for a country like Ghana with so many poor people? The youth need jobs. They need opportunities. They need people to uplift them to the next level. They just want the system to work for them. So if you're a rich man, I feel like the real impact you can make is not about making a name. It's about touching lives, uplifting people to the next level. All the people around you are rich. We can't pinpoint any poor person that you've been able to take to the next level. We can't see anybody that you've invested into. We can't see any real impact in the lives of the ordinary people. Ghana, they need factories. Ghana, they need schools. Ghana, they need tech hubs. The real rich people not investing into that. Why are they not looking in that direction? That's why I mean, it bore me. See, we can't tell the rich people how they should use their money because we are not as rich enough as they are, but we are as wise enough as they could be. We could actually be wiser than they are in real life, but just that probably they know how to make money than we do. We can actually suggest to them what they should use their money for. Car museum, like you. I did hear say even at despite media, there are some workers where reportedly they've not been paid for months. People who work in the same despite media, which is owned by say Kwame Despa. From what I'm hearing, people their way they've not been paid. People have even left the company where they are still owed. I seriously do not see any real value in that. You know, we can't teach you how to use your money, but bro, car museum for a poor country like Ghana, the African mentality is so warped. I just want to reiterate. We do not need a car museum as a country. If you're a rich man, use your money to touch lives, to impact lives, to take people to the next level. That is the real impact. It's not about owning a car museum. It is much ado about nothing. It serves no purpose.
Now, off the top of my head, I know Despite has the Despite Media Group, UTV, Peace FM, Neat FM, OK FM, and all these things. Over 100 employees. That place alone. Forget what the Neat people are bringing on board. Forget what the cocoa drink things are bringing on board. The hospitals he has built, the ward that he has renovated or whatever, the things he has done. Forget those ones. If somebody has his money and he wants to use his body, the first fire came from Ifiapokwa Vim Lady. That one came like 5 days ago. I saw it, but I said, oh, this one is not anything there. Let me just let it slide. But no, it has come back again. More relevant than before. Ifiapokwa Vim Lady said that someone has used his hard-earned money to build a museum after setting up over 8 companies with almost 1,000 workers, and you are condemning it, asking, what will that do for Ghana? What did your father do? Hey, questions are being asked. Somebody has opened companies and he has done this. Now he has opened a museum and you are saying that what will it do for Ghana? What did your father do for Ghana? What did When people were buying bra in the 80s and the 70s and the 60s, where was your father? When people were making moves, working hard. You see, sometimes it's like this day and age that we are in. Everybody is doing what they will do. Some people are doing crypto, some people are doing content creation, some people are doing, and then some people are just doing what they will do on the internet. Everyone and what they are doing on the internet today. Next 40 years, if some people are richer, ultra richer than some people, and those people's children will now come and be asking these kind of questions. After somebody has made all the money in the world and decides to do something, then those people's children will come and say,
this one is not necessary. What will it do for Ghana? Chairman, the time they were hustling, what was your father doing? What,
what a question. Or say better still, what have you done for Ghana? Have you built a KVI Pimpo Anna? No. This small boy needs to be spoken to. Yo. He doesn't need to be spoken to.
Hands for touch him. Hands
for touch him. Now, this came from Ifiapokwa Vim Lady some 5 days ago. But then, yesterday on United Showbiz, Ola Micheal also spoke. But before we get into Ola Micheal's thing, the museum is now open to the public. You can see museum now open, commissioned by His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. And this one, you can't just go there. You have to book in advance. That's what they are saying. And this one, you have to plan your visit. That is, you have to book in advance. It's going for 200 Ghana cedis per person. 200 Ghana cedis. And if you go to their websites now, they have like the available slots. So you book that, okay, on Tuesday between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., 1 hour. 200 cedis for 1 hour visit. Between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., we are 2 or we are 3 or it's just me. Then you go. If you get to the gate, you present your RSVP before they let you enter. You can't just be walking around and say,
oh, Matter said despite a baby, I'm coming to watch. I've seen that despite has opened it. No, you can't do that here. We don't do
So 200 Ghana cedis for 1 hour tour. And you can see, if you go to their website, you can see that, 12 a.m., 1 a.m. So that means 1 hour slots available. Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's when the thing. And if you go to the place, it's not only the cars you are going to see. There's a mini studio there. There's a golf course over there. There's a mini clinic. There's some arcade for gaming and something. So it's a whole packed place. So if you look at such a place, how many workers do you think they would have over there? Rough estimates in your head. Look at how big the room is. One tour guide cannot take you all around. How many tour guides would they have? The clinic, that means they are employing some nurses and some doctors. The arcade, that means they are employing some people who will be taking care of the whole place. Former Lizzie Sports Complex, the entire place. Guess how many people will get employment? The gardeners who must mow the lawn and make sure it's very nice and all those. The cleaners, the people. But chairman said this one is not good. But anyway, that's up to him. The main focus is whether despite company, the people know they get money or not. As in whether they are being paid or not. Or some people have not been paid for 3 months or not. And Ola Micheal spoke about it.
There has never been a situation where you and go for car. You see, open Juma Bakwa, you Timitia can't tell my Juma for a copper, say, Father and Pacho, Tobuka, Tobunautia can't tell him. Me Tibida.
It's true.
But it will be an I can here, so the son of my back. One correct here, Sebi, Abia no be so anti, no aqua jeans and who ready. But the truth is that there has never been a timer, a Jumomiha, and conformagas or market to your mind. Me buy me who be that. But the men who say, I could treat me baby at 20th. Maybe my son was a father Utian in terms of oh. What you say?
To me, background name say me dear, you know, may I know now or be the scabby to my father. So father was answering my question.
So it is never true. You see, it is never true if Otis will be seeing a Jumaphobia in Chiamuka. It means see that. And you're no correct. And Abia Nea Tisema metia correct. Say, yeah, Jumano. You need him the crano. The crane say being see that.
It's a family thing.
A BA see that. Say be a Dutch in the BCA, maybe a Dutch a Yewuko. By non sabria ye casim pimpins you idea. A being see that. Say ye will be covered Jumamia. And now they toss me no so no say car museum no a dinner bayama youth no. Yeah, did well by elaborating on some of them. So I have on bookie non kosher youth do ya for modumum.
Okay.
And also can say Dr. Sekwame despite has not even impacted on the youth. Is it that here no remind you say there's a ward in 37. There's a police station here. Tesano police station. And your police station there is Legon. We are more say.
You can't count it.
So sometimes I in research kakra. Na ABI person disrespecting Kofwa. You person disrespecting Kofwa. At least your research na ma ehon take kakra. ABI na no crack kakra. But yet TSA youth. And I'm white into the Agokrana. Okay, but there are lots of youth. Look at all these cameramen. Yeah. There are lots of youth that work in this house, and some of them minimum. Sometimes I can meet a lot of people like, hey, you must say any power, sir. But unima no bisa. And quite internet is so and for camera and see when in the name of podcast. Na and suspect say escafona sabi show. Adia ya wo wiase ne se obra obi abo eche wuyandru ho na wo disrespect no undru oda
it's a case
undru oda o ensembu aye ka ana ye nwene nko akiri se obi be free ni mofra sim abrabri ni moja ni ade abedum pempen so sei Now one thing I will share you. Now what disrespecting no. You think you will get there? No, you not get there. So in your credit, what better says any be an patcho sini who and your credit. Edwuma me ha obi enu a na ketua pound in fact obi enu a na ketua ko beka is bosome so yansa na nseka bosome so na nsaka sa na etewa
me se ni ebesi bia me se semere ho a metonyom nti ni ebesi bia me se
Nah, some people need to be taught lessons because me, if I don't know anything, I know that despite company inside, salary doesn't delay. There are some companies that salary delay. That one they mean I know, I can say it. There are some radio stations be that today is when? Today is 8th. Some people have not received their salary from like 2 months ago. There are some radio stations in Ghana that salary, if the month ends 30th, the salary will not come. You have to be counting 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th. Sometimes you receive your salary 45th. There are some radio I know those radio stations. But not despite media. You hear what they are saying? Sometimes the salary comes 20th. By 29th, they finish chopping the money. Then they
be like, oh, Father Dixon, please, we are not used to being paid around 20th. You be paying us around 29th. Why now the money finishes within the month?
Unlike some radio station be that I know, that the salary doesn't come. And that one, I can say it with vim without saying allegedly, reportedly, purportedly, and all those useless words that guy was using to do this one for despite media. No. But that's not the point. So right now, this is it. The museum is open, 200 Ghana cedis per person, and also share your views on this whole liar boy and his things.
Let me know what you think about it. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. And I don't know. Yeah, then. Yeah, pong.